so excited to see you here at AERO for AERO Friedrichshafen. Today I'm going to show you 5 things that you might not know about the Cirrus G7. Number 1, the first thing you'll notice about the G7 is obviously the flight deck. Beautiful avionics, they're just like the ones in the Vision Jet. And they display everything that you need in a clean, easy to understand, approachable fashion.
But where are the backups?
That is a great question, Ed. Typically, when you need the backup instruments, it's a very small percentage of your flying. So why have them in your face all the time? The redundancy is actually built right into the flight deck. So when I do the display backup and go into a reversionary mode, this touch controller, the first touch controller, becomes your backup. Number 2, in addition to the backup gauges, do you notice anything else missing?
Well, I can't help noticing there's no key.
Correct. Keyless start. So you've got a push button start here with a hot mag alarm detector. All you have to do is turn the knob to both and hit the button. She starts right up. Number 3, the third thing is the sheer number of This really is the biggest generational change in Cirrus history. We actually touched more engineering drawings in this generational change than any of the changes that we've made in the past. And to put that into perspective, a year-over-year change might be a couple of hundred engineering drawings that get edited or changed or revised. In past generational changes, we've revised roughly 2,000 engineering drawings, but for G7, it was closer to 4,000. Number 4. Number 4 is the unparalleled integration of the systems.
So how does that make it simpler for Cirrus Pilot?
In so many ways. So I'll just throw a couple of examples. One, we've integrated door sensors into both the cabin doors and the baggage doors, so you can actually see if your doors are open or shut. Obviously, that's a safety benefit to not take off with the door that's open. Yep. We've also integrated the automatic fuel selection system. So right here on the MFD, you can see if you're in automatic mode or you're in manual mode. Right above that, you've got the flaps over and under speed protection. So that's a great safety feature. We've integrated the flap system right in with the avionics, and it's kind of working in the background with the ESP. So when you are a little bit too fast to deploy the flaps, even if you put the flap switch down, it won't let you deploy the flaps until you're below 150 knots. And more importantly, from a safety perspective, when you're too slow, it won't let you retract the flaps.
Fantastic. So it's just making things easier.
Easier, simpler, less workload for the pilot, and actually just sort of a cleaner look as well.
Fantastic.
And finally, I could talk for hours about all of the really cool new technology in the G7 and the advancements that we've made with this generational change. But really, we invite all of you to experience it for yourself. We actually have a Cirrus sales director right in the UK. His name is Callum Smith, and he can be reached at csmith@cirrusaircraft.com. Send him an email, reach out, and go fly for yourself.